This is the MoroRaptor from the Moro's Indomitable Duo mod, and in this video I will show you how to tame one and all of its abilities. The MoroRaptor is an aggressive dino that will do anything to feast on other creatures. It can spawn all over the map that you play on, so be on your guard while traversing the ARK. This raptor is clearly inspired by the Indoraptor from the Jurassic World franchise, and MoroNada has done a great job as usual. The Moro's Indomitable Duo mod comes with the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor, and in this video I will only go over the MoroRaptor. The Indominus Rex already has a very own taming video on my channel. I'll link it down below. You can tame a MoroRaptor the regular way with trunks, and it will fall asleep relatively quickly. But beware, it only pretends to be sleeping. You'll notice that it is tricking you if it opens one of its eyes and smirking or raising its tail. If it does any of these things, you will have to outsmart the raptor by getting as far away from him as you can within the limited time frame that he gives you. If you don't manage to get far enough, it will wake up and stun you. If you manage to outsmart the Indoraptor, it will eat the meat or kibble that you put in its inventory. But pay close attention to its torpor and look out for possible tricks when feeding it some narcotics, as you're not out of the woods yet. You should also be aware that it can use its tricks on other wild and tame creatures as well. Therefore, it might be a good idea to put it in a taming pen before starting, as it can be carried by a MoroNada. The second and much easier method to tame an Indoraptor is to kill it with something strong and gather its teeth. These are later used to extract the DNA and create one yourself. You get 4 teeth every time you kill one, and you'll need a total of 11 teeth to engineer your own Indoraptor this way. The third method to create an Indoraptor involves gathering some regular dino tributes. In total, you will need the following amount of tributes for the third method: 15 Alpha Carno arms, 30 Alpha Raptor claws, 15 Therizino claws, 19 Rex arms, 2 gigahearts, and a fertilized raptor egg. There is also a fourth method, but that involves killing 2 Indominus Rexes and gather 4 ribs from them, making a Moro's Rex genome and pairing that with the raptor DNA vial to make a MoroRaptor genome. If you choose to go down this path, I recommend that you use a high level giga with a good saddle and feeding it the wyvern milk, as that will counter the bleed effect that the Indominus Rex does. But in order to be able to genetically engineer your very own Indoraptor, first of all you need to craft the engineering station. In here you create the rest of the machines that you'll need. It's also here that you make the power cells that you need to power them. Now put the tributes that you have gathered in the DNA extractor, and it will make the Petra dishes that you need. Then put the Petra dishes into the DNA synthesizer and create one of each vial of DNA, except the Raptor DNA, well, you'll need 2. After this you need to put the vials in the DNA sequencer and make one MoroRaptor genome. Then use the genome and the fertilized raptor egg to create the Indoraptor egg. The level of the Indo egg that you get is determined by your server or world's difficulty value. There is a sheet of information on this on the mod page, which I will link down below. Now just take the MoroRaptor egg to the GMH incubator along with some power cells to hatch it. It will insta-hatch when you press the hatch button. Now let's watch this little raptor come to life. The baby will grow quite fast, so see to that you have a high imprint setting to get 100% imprint. The animation that you get when imprinting is just amazing. Just look at it eating that Pegomastax. You will need to be level 96 in order to make all of the machines that you need to genetically engineer the Indoraptor yourself. The raptor that pops out of the Gen 2 raptor egg has different colors, while the one from the Gen 1 raptor egg is only black and yellow. The MoroRaptor has no craftable saddle, but it has a natural armor instead, just like the Shadowman. As we all know by now, MoroNada is a great mod creator, and as usual he has added an admin remote to spawn all the items and creatures in too, if that's more your thing. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe, survivors. And now for the attacks. Left mouse button is a regular bite attack. Press the right mouse button to change stance. Press Ctrl and C to do a bite and rip attack. This attack will immobilize and rip your target apart, if lined up perfectly. Ctrl and the X key lets you use its thermal vision, while Ctrl and Z puts it in a resting mode, making it rapidly regain HP. Let's watch the entirety of the resting animation, as it is very well done. Press X to use the Indoraptor's echolocation that detects and debuffs your targets. C is a mighty roar, and space is a leap attack that is quite good to get around the ARK. In its bipedal stance, press the left mouse button to use the bite attack, right mouse button to change stance, Ctrl and C is a claw swipe attack, X is a classic pounce attack, while Ctrl and X is a stationary defense mode. Incoming damage is reduced, but you can neither attack or move. Press C to do a roar, and use the spacebar to do a regular jump. The Indoraptor is a mighty creature to have in your roster, and is plenty fun to play around with. I really do recommend that you tame an Indominus Rex as well, so tune into that in the comments below if you haven't already. That's it for this video. Stay safe out there, survivors, and go genetically engineer your very own Indoraptor.